Okay, junior families, one of the questions we get the most is how to start and initiate the college search process. One of the easiest tools and the best tools we think is Naviance, and you may have heard of it, but some don't know exactly how to utilize it. So we've created this short tutorial to show you how to best utilize it to start the process. Okay, so if you go to our main homepage, students, down in Naviance, everyone should have a username and password at this point. If you don't have one, feel free to come by our office and we'll be sure to help you with that. Now, there are three different tasks that we've asked juniors to do that's going to help us get more information from you as a student. First, click on About Me and you'll see two different things that we want you to complete. Number one, the Junior College Meeting Survey has a list of questions that will give us a lot more information about you, and not only will help us get to know you as a student, but it's information that we can use as we write letters of recommendation on your behalf. Okay, and so we can go all the way down. There are 13 different questions. Once you're done, click on Update, and that's going to automatically save on your page. The next thing is the game plan. The game plan is similar to the survey, but it has fewer questions and they're not quite as in depth. But once again, once you click and complete that project and click Save Changes, it gives us a lot of helpful information about you that we can help you as you're going through your college search. So those are the first two things that we ask that students do. It gives us a lot of information, and it may be, may take some time to complete, but it's going to really help us out. The last thing you're going to do is click on colleges, and this is one of the coolest functions of Naviance in that it has one of the best college search engines that I've seen so far. So if you click on Supermatch here, what will open up is a tool that you can utilize, and on the left side you can see different aspects of college that most students think is important. You can customize the list based on what you want as a student, and what you'll see on the right side, you'll see a list of colleges that are real good fits based on what you've indicated. Okay, so if we go to location, and let's say I'm a student here that wants to attend a Midwest school, maybe I want to attend a school in the Northeast, and maybe I want to be on the West Coast. Okay, I can't really decide, but those are the three areas that I want. Let's say this is a must-have for me. Okay, and as you can see, there are schools on the right side based on what you selected so far. Major, let's say I want to attend a four-year school, and my major is biology. Okay, I don't know what emphasis in biology, so I'm going to click on all biology majors. Scroll down here and say this is a must-have as well. So the only schools on the right side that I'll see are the schools that are in the location that I've suggested already and that have biology as a major. Some of you know your test scores, some of you don't, but let's just say that my SAT is 1800, my ACT is a 26 or so, and my unweighted GPA is a 3.6 here. Okay, now understand that we as counselors recommend that students take both the SAT and the ACT, as one score could be higher than the other. But the cool thing about this search is that on the very bottom you can see that you can click I'm interested in schools where I would be well above average to increase my financial aid opportunities. One of the best ways to get financial aid is to actually have a higher GPA and a higher test scores than the average school, than the average student, I should say. Okay, so I'm not going to click on that, but I will say that this is a must-have for me. I can continue to customize, and you can see on the right side as I continue to add things, I have colleges on the right. Okay, tuition and fees, very important for some families. Some people say, and in this student's case, let's say that they can only pay $20,000 a year, which is just tuition, not including room and board. Okay, this is a must-have for me. Okay, school type. I said before, a four-year university. Let's make that a must-have. Okay, school size, something that's very important for students. Let's say that I want a mid-size, a small, and a very small. And this is a must-have for me. Once again, on the right side, my list is getting more and more narrow. Campus setting. Do I want to go to a school in a big college town of more than 250,000, or do I want a small urban area? Let's say I want a large urban area, and this is a must-have for me. Public or private, doesn't matter, so I won't click on one or the other. Okay, graduation rate, it's very important to me. It's important for me to attend a school where most students graduate. Okay, let's make that a must-have. Okay, and as you can see on the far right, as I continue to click on things, my list gets narrower and narrower. Okay, so let's keep it like that for so far. Okay, now let's see that I want to expand my results to 100. Okay, and all of these schools come up based on the things that I've indicated. Now, you don't see any 100% matches here, but if you're wondering why St. Joseph is on the top as an 87% match, we can go down just a little bit and say it was a 100% match in everything, but your scores were maybe a little bit lower, okay, for St. John's, and the graduation rate for what I wanted didn't really match because not most students graduate. Only a 76% graduation rate. Okay? So, with that being said, I can then say, okay, let's look at some other schools. Point Loma Nazarene University down in Southern California. Okay, I can see why that may have been an 84% match for me as well. Okay, so you can do this for each school. What we're going to recommend is that after you get a list of schools on the right, this will not save on your account. So the way that you have to go about it, I'd recommend printing it out first. And then after you print out the list of schools, go to colleges, click that again. Click on colleges I'm thinking about. In each school that you have that is on that list that you've printed out, you can add to this list. Here's how you do it. Click on add to this list. Click on look up. And we said Point Loma was on our list. It was pretty high. Click on Point Loma Nazarene. Scroll all the way down and click on add colleges. And as you can see, Point Loma comes up right there. This is a quick tutorial on how to use Naviance really quickly before meeting with a junior counselor. We look forward to meeting with you, and please come by if you have any additional questions.